The Sun Academy, TSA, presents Maldives in Thailand Project Phase 1. These are legal advice in 7 languages. 1. Thai, 2. English, 3. Japanese, 4. Chinese, 5. Russian, 6. German, 7. Arabic for Saudi Arabian for the project of the beauty and peacefulness of one. Maldives in Thailand project by investing and constructing projects in 5 prime locations as follows. 1. Maldives-style hotel. 2. Luxury retirement homes for Japanese and Chinese or other nations. 3. Waterland or ocean park. 4. Resort on seawater or fresh water. 5. Business center or service center on floating rafts or on land. 6. For investors' request to rent special places for 10 types of water sports equipment rent. 2. Organized by Vichern Group and the Sun Academy, TSA. Legal advice in English special topic, Part 5, Section 5. 13. Legal advice as of information regarding the rules of Thailand law that are not complicated for foreign investors to consider investing in buying land and building, or foreigners who love Thailand and wish to stay long-term in Thailand by renting, including documents that must be prepared on the day of land purchase registration at the Land Office, Department of Lands, Thailand. Moreover, these legal advice in 7 languages are special collection of essentials for special of Thailand for foreign investors and foreigners to make decision of Vichern Group's projects. Maldives in Thailand Phase 1 and Office and Mini Factory Park, Phase 1. Questions. Can foreigners own real estate in Thailand? How much do you get in Thailand? What are the conditions? The answer could be followed these legal advice above. 1. Foreign investors can invest in buying land through a Thai spouse by the money of Thai spouse, and all land purchased by Thai nationals is the personal property of Thai nationals alone. It is not marital property or jointly acquired property. 1.2 Foreign investors should establish and registered a limited company with foreigners holding 49% of the shares, while the other 51% is held by Thai nationals or Thai juristic persons, and in such juristic persons, foreign investors have the right to lease a real estate in Thailand up to a maximum of 30 years, with the company being the owner of the land, foreigners as company directors, and will be able to control the votes of other partners, and you will be able to control the ownership of the land as well. If renting real estate for no more than 3 years, registration is not required. There is only a lease contract. If it is more than 3 years, foreigners must go to register the lease at the government land office where the real estate is located. 1.3 Renting real estate by foreigners by registering a short-term rental. Short-term rental, according to the Civil and Commercial Code, Section 538, short-term rental is the rental of real estate for no more than 3 years, such as renting an apartment, dormitory, or resort. This type of rental is a rental that does not require registration of the rental with the official. There is only a rental contract between the renter and the lessor. 1.4 Renting real estate by foreigners by registering a long-term rental. Long-term rental, according to Section 538 of the Civil and Commercial Code, a long-term lease is a lease that is for a period of more than 3 years onwards. In addition to the lease agreement, a long-term lease must be registered the lease at the land office where the real estate is located. Because of according to the law, the lease contract will only be effective for 3 years according to the Commercial and Industrial Real Estate Lease Act, BE 2542, 1999. The term of the lease is specified to be no more than 30 years, and when the lease expires, the contract can be extended for no more than 30 years from the date of renewal. 1.5 Regular residence of foreigners in luxury Maldives hotels, luxury retirement homes, or resorts of the Maldives in Thailand project should be done in the form of real estate rentals, up to 30 years. If renting for no more than 3 years, registration is not required. There is only a lease contract. If it is more than 3 years, foreigners must go to register the lease at the government land office where the real estate is located. 1.6 Foreigners can own land not exceeding 1 rai, 0.3333 acre, only. 1. Must be purchased from the landowner whose name is on the title document only. And if there is a transfer of land and buildings, the seller must also have documents proving ownership of the building. 2. Foreigners who will buy land in Thailand must be a foreigner who meets the criteria specified by law, including: foreigners must invest no less than 40 million baht and invest for no less than 5 years. The money must be invested in a business or activity as required by law. The money must be invested in one of the following types of business or activity. 1. Purchasing Thai government bonds of Bank of Thailand bonds, state enterprise bonds, or bonds in which the Ministry of Finance guarantees the principal or interest. 2. Investing in real estate mutual funds to solve problems in the financial institution system established in accordance with the law on securities and exchange. 3. Investment in the share capital of juristic persons that receive investment promotion according to the investment promotion law. 4. Investing in businesses that the Board of Investment has announced are businesses that can apply for investment promotion according to the law on investment promotion. And most importantly, you must still be a foreigner who has received permission from Minister of the Interior only. Land that foreigners will purchase must be in the Bangkok area, Pattaya city area, municipal area, or within an area designated as a residential area according to the city planning law, and must be outside the safety zone while serving in the military. Foreigners who are allowed to own land that must use that land for residential purposes only. If it is found that it has violated the specified conditions, it must be sold back. If the land is used for other purposes, it has the right to be sold back. 1.7 Buying a condominium under Thailand law, foreigners cannot own land. However, foreigners can own buildings that are not connected to the ground, such as condominiums. Foreigners can own property in rooms in buildings registered as condominiums, buildings that are not attached to the ground. Such as condominium buildings. Foreigners can own property in rooms in buildings registered as condominiums. The part of the building that is not connected to the ground. All types of land and buildings with registered long-term rental contracts of more than 30 years or more. Foreigners cannot own land that is registered in the name of a Thai juristic person but holds more than 49% of the total number of shares. Under the Condominium Act BE 2522, foreigners can own 49% of the total number of condominium units in a building registered as a condominium. The buyer must request a letter certifying the foreign share from the condominium juristic person, which must be submitted. Filed with the Land Department for use in transferring ownership. 1.8 Documents supporting the transfer of ownership for foreign individuals, buyers. 1. Copy of passport. 2. Evidence of transferring money into a foreign currency deposit account, Thor Tor 3, or transferring money into a domestic deposit account, Thor Tor 40, or a certificate from a bank certifying the transfer or evidence of exchange. The money is in baht or evidence of a declaration of foreign currency through the Customs Department or evidence of withdrawal of baht from a deposit account in the country. From passbook. Or 3. Copy of foreign person's identification card, by a condominium without having to show proof of money transfer or bank account. Or 4. Copy of residence certificate, residence permit. Foreign can buy a condominium without having to show proof of money transfer or show a bank account. Or 5. Investment promotion certificate from the Office of the Board of Investment or investment promotion documents of companies receiving investment promotion. 6. Power of attorney, in the case of giving someone else to act on your behalf. 7. Copy of ID card and a copy of the house registration of the attorney. 1.9 Documents supporting the transfer of ownership for Thai juristic persons. The buyer is a spouse, Thai person, Thai nationality. 1. Legal entity certificate, not more than 1 month old. 2. List of shareholders, not more than 1 month old, and details in the list of juristic persons who can purchase land or land with buildings without approval from the Minister of Interior must include foreign persons holding shares or being partners less than 40% of the total shareholders or partners. 3. Reports of the Board of Directors meeting specify the purpose of the purchase and the source of the money used for the purchase. 4. A copy of the identification card and a copy of the house registration of the authorized director. 5. Letter showing sample signature of director. 6. Power of attorney, in the case of giving someone else to act on your behalf. 7. Copy of identification card and house registration of the attorney in fact. 1.10 Documents supporting the transfer of ownership for foreign juristic persons. Buyers. 1. Certificate of foreign juristic person, in the case of foreign juristic persons registered abroad. 2. Certificate from the Ministry of Commerce, in the case of foreign juristic persons registered in Thailand. 3. List of shareholders. Foreign juristic person registered in Thailand for no more than 1 month. Foreign juristic person registered abroad with no age limit. 4. Report of the meeting of the Board of Directors. Specify the purpose of the purchase and the source of the money used for the purchase. 5. Copy of passport of the authorized director. 6. Letter showing sample signature of director. 7. Certificate of power of attorney and signature of the director from notary public. Foreign juristic person registered abroad. 8. Evidence of transferring money into a foreign currency deposit account. Thor 3. Or transferring money into a domestic deposit account. Thor 40. Or a certificate from the bank certifying the transfer or evidence of exchange. The money is in baht or evidence of a declaration of foreign currency through the Customs Department or evidence of withdrawal of baht from a deposit account in the country. From passbook or 9. Investment promotion documents from the Office of the Board of Investment. 10. Power of attorney, in the case of giving someone else to act on your behalf. 11. Copy of ID card and a copy of the house registration of the attorney.